Hello and good day. I am Robert Sunny de los Santos Conde, and I am here to present my argumentative speech entitled Gluten, Gluten is not really bad for your health. First off, what is gluten? According to Cambridge Dictionary, gluten is a protein found in wheat and other types of grains. And according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, it is a tenacious elastic protein substance, especially of wheat flour, that gives cohesiveness to dough. So basically, gluten is found in most types of grains and in foods like bread, pasta, and other pastries. For the past few years, people have been avoiding gluten for reasons such as celiac disease, non celiac gluten sensitivity syndrome, and lastly, and in my opinion, the least of them all, trying the new fad, or our usually unhealthy or imbalanced diet just for quick weight loss. People with celiac and non celiac sensitivity syndrome have been avoiding gluten because their body and complete health are affected by it. According to Harvard Medical School, gluten causes trouble to people with celiac disease because they cannot tolerate it, not even in small amounts. Gluten causes trouble with people with celiac disease because it causes or triggers an autoimmune response that damages the lining of the small intestine. This now can interfere with the absorption of nutrients from food. Other forms of complications caused by gluten to people with celiac disease include osteoporosis or problem with bones, infertility, nerve damage, and seizures. Another condition that is related to celiac disease but without the intestinal damage is called non-celiac sensitivity syndrome. According to a website called Medical News Today, there are many people who do not test positive for celiac disease but still react negatively to gluten. Symptoms of gluten sensitivity syndrome includes diarrhea, stomach pain, tiredness, bloating, and depression. What's not great about gluten is that it can cause serious side effects in certain individuals. Some people react differently to gluten, where the body senses it as a toxin, causing one's immune cells to overreact and attack it. If an unknowingly sensitive person continues to eat gluten, this creates a kind of battleground resulting in inflammation. The third reason that other people who are without celiac disease do not consume gluten is just for the sake of losing weight immediately or quickly, but the reality there is that only the water weight is removed. According to Harvard, researchers found no association between long-term dietary gluten consumption and heart disease risk. In fact, according to them, people who are non-celiac that avoid gluten may increase the risk of getting heart diseases because of reduced grain consumption. In my opinion about gluten, generally it is not entirely bad for your health, not considering the people who cannot really tolerate gluten because of medical reasons. According to Harvard School of Public Health, whole grain consumption has been linked to better or improved health. For example, according to them, groups with highest intakes of whole grains, including wheat, 2 to 3 servings daily, compared with groups eating with the lowest amounts, less than 2 servings daily, were found to have significantly lower rates of heart diseases and stroke, development of type 2 diabetes, and deaths from all causes. Gluten may also act as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in our bodies. These bacteria form or found on healthy human gut. Lastly, according to Harvard Health, you should think twice before going gluten free or removing all foods with gluten in your diet, especially when you do not have celiac disease or cannot tolerate gluten. It does not boost your heart health. In reality, you might actually hurt it. In conclusion, gluten is not really bad for your health. It can be bad for your health specifically when you have celiac disease or you cannot tolerate it. Actually, it can be beneficial rather than being harmful to one's body. It can improve the overall heart health of an individual by consuming, especially when consuming grains. Thank you.